Okay, here's a pickup video from an appointment, and then also some stuff I got at a flea market yesterday. Most of the games that I got over there are from trade, and the stuff over here is from an appointment, and then the perfumes too. Let's see, I have about 233 into everything, but unfortunately the jewelry that you see isn't all the jewelry that I got yesterday. My wife bought it and she wanted to put it out, so she actually spent like maybe 125 in jewelry, and this is the stuff that is like for eBay or just junk that she didn't have time to put out. But I'll go through everything, and I'll talk about what I got. I think I'll start off with the jewelry. As you can see, these are earrings mostly. One of the vendors there that we normally buy from showed up, and he had a lot of jewelry. My wife was a little aggravated though because she generally buys a lot from him, and he didn't give me the heads up that he had jewelry so I could send her over. So normally she'll spend hundreds of dollars with them, but this time because she kind of didn't get that heads up, someone got there and they were grabbing all the great stuff. And this is what they left besides other stuff. Here's just a nice chrome necklace she got, and I really can't show you the best stuff. Like I said, she put it right out. This is pretty cool. So that's the jewelry. Just finishing that. This is pretty cool. I got this later for $3, and this says it's a souvenir of San Francisco, California, but it's actually a pencil sharpener in the shape of a Scotty Terrier dog, and I'm almost positive this is Bakelite. I will test it later. Alright, I'll do the perfumes, and then I'll just finish up with the video games. For around $58, I bought the assorted perfumes. Most of them came from one vendor, except for this last box of Delicious, and generally I'm not really familiar with most of these. I've never had this Delicious Beverly Hills Gail Heyman stuff. I have no clue. I paid $8, and I figure, well, it's $8. It should be fine to pay that much. French Impressions, Eau de Parfum, not familiar with that. So anyway, like I said, with this person I spent $50. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 perfumes. So it averages out to less than $10 a piece. I've had this one before, DKNY Red Delicious. I believe I paid $15. This is probably a $30 or $40 one. I think at least. I think I've had it in small size. This one, I got, this is Nina Ricci, and I'm sorry, Nikki DeSaint. I've had this, but I can't remember if it's good or bad. I think I paid like $5 a piece, 15 for the 3. This one's full. This one's half full, and this one is full. These are all testers, and I'm gonna lot them. Unless they're worth considerable money a piece, I'm just gonna lot them. The last 2 perfumes I got was Samsara by Guerlain. Usually Guerlain is good, so I might have paid 10 or 15 for that one. I don't know. I gotta do the math. 15. Some I paid 5, some I paid 15 for. And this one is Chimera, which again I'm not familiar with, and it was made by, I don't know. Alright, moving on. I'm going to do the video games. I'll do the stuff I got on trades. First, I traded these with a friend of mine for some items he wanted. It was kind of an even trade, and I traded items that don't really sell as well for me, but he wanted them for his collection, for things I believe that I will be able to sell a little more quickly. I do that a lot, and then I also another vendor. He's new. I believe he also has a YouTube channel. His name is I think it's pronounced Elgendi King, and this is our first time trading. And I had a Halo multi-pack thing that he wanted, and a few other things. So again, it was pretty much an even trade with stuff I believe I can sell quicker than he can, or it's just stuff he either got cheap and he doesn't need for his collection. So anyway, I got a Super Mario Land. I got this without a back, which is fine though, because I have and this I could sell for $8 to $10. I got this without a back, and I'm just gonna put batteries in, show people that it works, and then I have it's like a back kit that fits on this. I bought a bunch of these a while ago, and every time I find a loose one like this for inexpensive or on a trade, I'll just add it. And without the back, I think I could get like maybe 10 for this, and maybe 12 if I throw in a common game. And then with the back, I'll probably get like 15, maybe as much as 18, but I'm not sure about that. Part of the trade that he got, and you can look at his YouTube channel, and you'll see stuff that he traded if you want. Anyway, I got a Super Monkey Ball 2 GameCube as part of that trade. PlayStation 2, Gran Turismo 3. These are good for when I get PlayStation system. I usually get those, and I throw in a couple of games with it. And people generally, if I don't have good games, they generally go with a racing game. I got Attack the Great Juju Challenge for GameCube. I got a Metroid Prime. My daughter was like, saw the other video. She says, "Oh my God, you got a Metroid Prime? I want that." So that's gone already. I got a Build and Race Wii, which I don't know what that is. And then actually, this is exactly what I traded him for. But then we did another trade, and he needed the cover, so I traded him a fair amount for that set. Then he traded a loose set he had without the cover, and this is actually what it was: Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, and a Halo multiplayer map pack. But we just traded for something else, and I was like, fine, I'll sell these at the flea market. I believe I can get 5 to 7 for this, and this I'll probably get like 8 for. And with this, let's see, I might get like 10 or 12 with this, maybe 15, but I don't think so. And then this Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, I believe this is a $7 or $8 game for me. Let's see. Okay, this is the only thing I bought besides the perfume. I bought this together with the perfume for $50. I got this stack here, and there's nothing in here. But I've actually got a ton of GameCubes, and I really don't care to get them. But this one has the cover, so I'm probably going to give that to a friend. Because he says he can put it on, he's got something there. He can put it on eBay, and because it has the cover, they'll want it. And he might be able to get $40 or $50. It's hard for me to sell. I usually get $25 for it with a game right now. I think at some point, GameCubes will be more desirable because you won't be able to play you won't be able to play GameCube games anymore. It's not backwards compatible on the Wii U. I always go Wii. So I think I'll start selling these soon, but as it is, I probably have 8 or 10 of them. Anyway, this came with an extra controller, which is great. I can use this, or I can sell it. It's $5 to $8, and I'll probably give my friend, if he needs it complete, this right here. And then I'll go through the game. A vendor who I'd spent about $100 with, getting a bunch of Game Boy stuff from him, and he was happy to get it. It made it easy on him. He didn't have to piece it out, which takes much longer. He just wanted the money right away. He said, "Here, you might as well take this. It's like the one game I have left, and it's basically a Game Boy Advance Power Rangers Wild Force." I'm not sure what the value is on this, but I'll check it out. Okay, this I'm very happy to get, and I didn't even know this was in the box, but I paid $50. I was kind of begrudgingly paying $50. I was like, I'll make some money. Not a lot. I'm a tight double. But this is the Game Boy player. Startup disc. I have a Game Boy player. I don't have a startup disc. Finally, with this, I think I'd be able to sell this at a flea market for like at least $25 because I have this now. Or I could probably get maybe $50 for a GameCube that I have on the bottom. On the bottom. Moving on, I got this. It's a sealed, mint in the box, Game Boy Color, track and field. Unfortunately, it's a track and field. If it were like a sealed Earthbound or something, I'd be able to take it easy for a couple of weeks. But that is still fine to find games that are sealed. I'll give it to my friend. If I take it to the flea market, they will pull at it, tear at it, and rip it up. So I wouldn't even bother doing that. They'd be like, "Oh, how do I know the game's in here?" And they'd like rip it open before I got a chance to see it. Anyway, continuing on. Part of the games I got for the $50 was Dragon Ball Z Sagas. I'm assuming this is more than a common game, worth more than a few dollars. I've had this one, The Incredibles. Usually I sell this for $4. These any sports games I have a hard time selling. I wasn't happy this is part of the lot, but I took it. Not familiar with F-Zero GX. I'm going to have to find out on that one, and maybe it has a little more value than a common game. Meet the Robinsons, I'm assuming, is a common game with little value and probably a tough sell. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie, I can sell this pretty easily because when I do sell a GameCube, it's to parents or with a little kid that they want to start a system for that's cheap. GameCube is a pretty good system, and I sell it at $25 with a game. And this is usually a game that they love to get because everybody loves SpongeBob. Nicktoons Unite, I believe, is just a common game. Flushed Away will probably be a very difficult game for me to sell, even though it might be a lot of fun, not sure. Common game. Avatar. Would have loved to have gotten this game in here, but it is empty. So it's part of the thing. I took it for the cover, but this game would have paid for about half of the whole purchase. I can sell this for $20, $25. Big disappointment, but like I said, I was happy to get that this thing right here. This made everything great. I bought a crow, Brandon Lee. I may watch that. Got a Naruto, and I think when I showed you the other thing, I got a couple of Narutos. Let me see if it's a different one though. It looks different than what I got. Yes, different Naruto. Maybe I can combine these. Maybe these are eBayable. Probably not though. Let's see. What am I up to? Oh, NBA Live Sports. These are very difficult to sell. Little value. They sit and sit and sit. This one might have more value because maybe you could see it features the Mario All Star. So maybe. I think we checked it out. It might be worth like $10, but I might give it to my friend because I'm not sure if I could sell it at Flea Market that way. Sonic Riders, maybe a better game with a slightly more value. This I can sell for $10 maybe, which helps. I'll definitely make money on this lot. But GameCube stuff is difficult to sell. Most of the money is in the games right now rather than the systems. Here we go. I got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Not sure if this has more value than the common game. It's popular. I might just put 8 on it and just take 5 or 6 if I can get it. And then another Naruto Clash of the Ninja 2. Let's see. No, they have Clash. So actually, I have a set of that. I have like 3 Naruto games. Maybe they're worth more as a set. DreamWorks Madagascar. Some kid's gonna buy that. Eventually. Okay. Anyway, that pretty much covers everything that I did get. Purchases and trades between yesterday and today.